Greetings, fellow Earthlings. This is Benetron817 Reviews, coming at you with another video. And today, we are going to be taking a look at my custom Transformers movie. I suppose it's a deluxe class Dispensor, a proper one from like Takara kind of. And now Takara, they did a pretty good Dispensor, but I thought I could make my better version, and I believe I did that. So here it is, and this thing is, I gotta say, like, really one of my greatest works. Hasbro, take notes on this. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, the vending machine mode is probably the less perfect of the two modes. I will show an update video, but I will get some stickers for these sides here. The duct tape, there's nothing I can really do about, because I just put the Mountain Dew logo on the front here from a actual can. Alright, and so turning them around here, you do have the side, which looks really nice, painted all green, and the back has some kibble because this is just kind of a shell for him. I mean, he fits into it very well. I did all the measurements correctly and everything. So there he is. There's from the top, the bottom, and he folds up very nicely in there. And here's the vending machine mode from the front. So my goal was to make a transformable custom, which I've never done before, actually. You know, that wasn't based on a figure Hasbro already made. So like making my own, and I'm really proud of this thing. So I think it turned out great. So to transform him, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to the vending machine, and he's gonna transform just like the movie. But this will be a shell, and it'll be like a little display base in robot mode where he can stand on top of this thing. Mountain Dew throne, pretty much. So what you're gonna do is just come back here, just kind of separate him. I'm gonna lift this flap up a little, and very carefully separate him from there. And there's the figure itself. So here's the shell. Looks pretty nice, kind of unpainted on the inside, but it's all right. Like I said, I'm doing some updates to the vending machine mode. I might just make it non-transformable or something and just get rid of that shell, but I kind of like it, and it's a cool little option to have to display it with. You know, I'm not going for complete accuracy here, just like kind of just trying to be creative with the vending machine mode. But the highlight of the two modes is definitely the robot mode. So here we have Dispensor, and you can just straighten them out. So what you're gonna do is transform them the rest of the way. You're gonna come back here, and you're gonna unplug these and rotate these heel spurs down. So again, rotate these down, just like so. So now they're facing down. Then you're gonna move this. This is the soda cannon out of the way, and this hand hinges down. And these are the back arms, and then here are the front arms. The front arms are just gonna take these, straighten them out at the elbow, and there you go. Take them, straighten out at the elbow. And I've wanted to do this review for a long time, but I just haven't gotten the time. I kind of forgot about it, honestly. And then you're gonna take the legs, move them down, bring the foot down, and rotate the foot around. Spread out the leg, bring the leg down, bring the foot down, rotate it around, and there you have his legs all done. And these heels really help him to stand, actually. It's very helpful to have those heel pieces so he can stand properly. So here he is, and let's see if we can raise this camera up a little bit. There we go. All right, so then this head, it kind of compressed in on the neck joint, so now you can take that neck joint and kind of extend it out like that. All right, now we can get the back arms here, probably, is what we gotta do next. So that's the last step, probably. So you just take this wrist, rotate it, take the arm, and fold it down on that ball joint there until it gets down like this. And you rotate it like so. And then do the same with the soda cannon arm. Just rotate it around at the wrist, or where the wrist would be, and just bring that down. Hinge that arm, the shoulder piece out from the back. And there you are, ladies and gentlemen. There is Dispensor in his awesome looking robot mode. Let's see if I can get him to stand. Oh, and then the chest piece So for that, I'm just gonna move this out of the way here. So for the chest piece now, let's raise that up a little bit. You can display these out, these little sections that are on his back that were in the movie, and then you can take the chest pieces here. They're on little ball joints. You can angle them in and then fold them back. And there you have Dispensor in his robot mode. Yeah, okay, no. This thing, I think, personally, turned out phenomenal. Just look at this thing. I mean, it's my greatest work yet. I mean, look at this. All the detail I put on this. Like, I painted these green and silver for the cans. Got the, I mean, it's not 6, but it's 4. It's the best I could do. A 4-can soda launcher. Yeah, and then you got these awesome claws and this closed fist down here. The head does have that spike with the little Mountain Dew logo on there, the little piece of one. What he had in the movie, he's got the green mouth, the green jaws, and then he's got these little squirting soda can things, and like how he had the soda cans on the back of his head. And the legs down here, these are just panels for the vehicle mode, so he's kind of panelly, but that's what he looked like in the movie. I kind of did it for the vehicle mode, or the vending machine mode, as well as the robot mode aesthetic. The heel spurs are pretty long, but that's needed for stability because these are pretty tiny feet, but these are very accurate feet as well with the 2-pronged toes. I think he turned out fantastic, and the back here, you got all these highlighted silver details on the green panels, and then you got these 2 back panels here, and that's all he has for a backpack, just that one panel for the vending machine mode. And then he's got these 2 little spikes here that just kind of stick out, which look pretty nice. And he does honestly look a lot like the CG model from the movie. Now, articulation wise, his head and neck, if you can see that, he's got a joint at the neck there. And I did use some Bionicles to create this guy for the base, or some Hero Factory figures rather. And then he's got the ball jointed neck, ball jointed head. So you can do all kinds of motion there. He's got ball jointed shoulders, rotation at the elbow, or bicep I guess you'd call it. Hinge up and down at the elbow. He can bend pretty far. Ball jointed wrists, hinge in and out, and they can rotate, of course. See if I can do that. And then same for the back arms, except, well, the back arms actually, you've got a little joint right there, which can move in and out by itself. And then this joint here for the elbow, and the wrist joint. And then it's the same wrist joint for the cannon, and then the cannon also swivels as well. Legs, they can kick forward, not too far actually, and back, not too far because this panel gets in the way. That's okay. They can do the full splits. All right. They do have rotation. Where do I have? Okay, at the knee. Rotation at the knee. So you can kind of. Well, you got rotation at the thigh as well. All right, knee joint, you can bend way over 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and he does have ankle pivot, so he's got a ball jointed ankle. So overall for articulation, I think this guy turned out pretty great. He doesn't have any waist swivel as well, but he doesn't really need it, honestly. But yeah, he's got some awesome red eyes there. He's got the little cone head that he had, the little crest. And this is a Toxic Reaper head, and it actually worked really well for a Dispensor head. It just looks a lot like him in the movie. But yeah, here he is. Wow, I just think this thing turned out really, really good. I hope my lighting, let me see if I can turn it a bit up. I hope my lighting is able to capture like how good this guy looks. So he's got green, and then I did order from Amazon these Mountain Dew stickers to put all over him. He's got the accurate shoulder pads that he had in the movie. He's got these white vending machine parts on the back here for the model, which look very nice. I'm just trying to straighten out the arms here. All right, and yeah, overall he just looks pretty fantastic, I'd say. Alright, so he's all straightened out there. Here he is again from the front. He does look a little wonky sometimes if you're standing him in the wrong position, but for the most part, he turned out pretty good. So now for comparisons, here he is next to a deluxe. Here he is next to Run to the Fallen Wheelie, just to show you what he looks like next to the other smaller characters. I mean, he's really not small. He's kind of I think he was about human height, like, you know, 6 foot vending machine, because that's how tall they normally are. I mean, he's definitely a little bit bigger than Wheelie. He's definitely a deluxe, maybe even a Voyager size. For Studio Series, he's like probably around, counting to the top of these little prongs here, probably around Evasion Mode Prime's height, honestly. He's squat, like, up to the head, but, like, he just looks squat even though he's actually a kind of big figure, which I really like how that works, too. Definitely not in scale with Studio Series or anything, but I just wanted to make a really accurate deluxe four-armed Dispensor that actually turns into a vending machine. So, for the display, he can stand behind it like it's a podium and he's giving a speech at Mountain Dew headquarters. Or you can have him be king of the Mountain Dew. Or actually, how did I do it before? There was some way to plug in, well, actually, no, the feet here. There we go. Actually, I don't think I can do it right now, but I'll just have him stand behind it. But there he is next, behind his little display base. And you can actually have him stand inside it, like that. So now he's inside, like, the lid, like the little lip on the bottom. And he's delivering his speech about Mountain Dew. Still, yay. No mood whiplash, just officially licensed Mountain Dew. So, pretty cool. And that is, like, basically the gist of what I wanted to talk about with him. He does have translucent green pieces on him as well, which look really nice. Kind of fit with the aesthetic. Kind of glows up like with Allspark power. And then my next video will probably be the other custom which I did, which is hint hint, and a friend of, probably the best friend of this guy. So I did, it's hint, it's brains. It's actually brains, yes. I did make a custom brains. If you follow my Instagram, you'll probably would have seen that. But yeah, you can fire soda cans here, and Dispensor is ready to take on the world of, yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's pretty much all there is to say. So thank you everyone so much for watching. This is Benetron Reviews, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.